Hello, let's talk about the state of altcoins. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another video. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Today, we're going to discuss the overall state of altcoins, examine what might happen to them, and determine when we should focus on them to help them reach the peaks we're aiming for. One of the first points we need to address is the total market cap, total. Friends, total is an extremely important parameter. It has managed to form a shadow above its previous weekly high from 2021, which is great news. During the previous cycle, Bitcoin achieved this milestone, but the total market cap didn't. Now, you can see that total is lagging behind Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin broke through its previous high from 2021, it grew about 35% afterward. If total breaks its corresponding level, it could see a similar 30 to 35% growth. On average, we estimate about 30%. This highlights the market's potential and the opportunities it presents. Another crucial parameter we should consider is total 2, which represents the altcoin market cap excluding Bitcoin. Here, the lag is even more evident. Recently, we've seen it break out of a flag pattern, a continuation pattern. Though this phase was challenging, it has now paved its way forward. A simple projection suggests a target around 1.43, with a subsequent larger flag potentially pushing it to 1.95. If we apply a Fibonacci retracement, non-logarithmic, we can see that the 61% level is critical for the market. For Ethereum and the broader altcoin market, this corresponds to the 1.21 to 1.25 range. If this level is broken, we can anticipate a significant upward move. However, we're currently stuck at this bottleneck. Let me illustrate this on Bitcoin's chart as well to show why this zone is so important. Historically, in the previous cycles, Bitcoin also faced resistance around the 61% Fibonacci retracement level. For example, in January 2024, Bitcoin broke past this level and entered a bullish trend. This underlines the significance of the 61% Fibonacci retracement level in total 2. If this level is broken, we could potentially target 161% Fibonacci retracement, around 2.46, presenting an excellent growth opportunity. So why is the market lagging behind? Primarily due to Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin's own behavior. The dominance of Bitcoin shows potential for further increases as it has broken a significant weekly trend line. By drawing a simple Fibonacci retracement, we can see resistance levels at 61% to 65%, which have historically been critical. Breaking this range could push dominance up to 63.26 or even 66.00. On the macro level, according to historical trends, for example 2016, 2012, 2020, the crypto market typically enters its bullish phase early on, gaining momentum as the years progress. However, as the market grows, more liquidity is required to drive significant movements, making these cycles slower than before. For instance, during the last bull market, Bitcoin's initial peak came in December, where liquidity shifted from Bitcoin to altcoins. This brings us to the key question: when will altcoins flourish? Historical data suggests that after Bitcoin reaches its all-time high, ATH, the market often shifts towards altcoins before entering a bearish phase. Timing is crucial. For example, in the last cycle, many expected Bitcoin to hit $100,000 based on Fibonacci levels, but it reversed around $67,000 due to external factors like the US economy. Based on previous cycles, we can expect the next ATH to occur around mid-2025, possibly June or July. Let's stay tuned and analyze these key levels closely. Now, this can be extended, meaning it could last longer and possibly continue until the end of summer. So, we have two very important time frames. Roughly speaking, we can analyze and reach this point. Bitcoin might hit its high sometime between May and June next year, or this could happen at the end of summer, in August or September. This is very significant data. Okay, so we can expect that most of the data indicates the second and third quarters of 2025 are the timeframes when profit-taking should occur. The exact timing will become clearer as we get closer to the peak. The trend will weaken, unusual events will occur, and roughly 20 days after that, altcoins will hit their ATHs. Along the way, some tokens that haven't yet been released might take longer to experience upward movements. Okay? Or, while most are falling, one might rise. This is possible. I'm speaking generally here, alright? So we can expect that during that period, ATHs will occur. Now you have an idea of when to start preparing for gradual market exits and secure your profits. In terms of price, we'll discuss that together as well, God willing. Another important point we're addressing here is the Altcoin Season Index. What does this indicate? It shows that we're currently at the bottom of this range, meaning altcoins haven't made significant moves yet. Don't think that just because Bitcoin has made a peak, altcoins have moved a lot. Most altcoins haven't moved significantly. Meme coins have moved due to the specific conditions I previously explained during the cycles. In every cycle, there's a trend. For example, the previous cycle started with DeFi, then gaming, then the metaverse, followed by Layer 1 projects like Cardano, Phantom, and Avalanche. In this cycle, we're seeing meme coins, artificial intelligence, and ARDL, or maybe certain subsets like DePIN, which also falls under AI-related parameters. You have to give them time to reveal their potential. Currently, these three parameters are showing themselves, especially meme coins, which have a lot of fans because of their gambling-like nature. They don't do much, but they've attracted their audience, and we are among their enthusiasts. In reality, we need the entire market to rotate and move upwards. Last year, when this happened, Bitcoin's peak coincided with altcoins beginning to move, roughly around December. This December, the same rotation could happen. Bitcoin dominance might reach the levels I mentioned, 61, 65 Fibonacci, and then there could be a pivot. The pattern may shift from December to the first 2 months of 2025. Now, coin by coin, things can vary. But overall, the situation for altcoins will change, and rotation will happen. Don't lose hope in your altcoins. I know you hold some great ones, but they haven't moved yet, and that's not an issue. They will move. What's important is that this shift occurs market-wide. For example, if we look at total 3 minus USDT divided by BTC, we see it still shows a downward trend. It hasn't recovered yet. Once it does recover, breaks out of this wedge pattern, and moves upwards, that's when things start to get exciting. For example, it's been a while since this happened with Ethereum. A rally against Ethereum has occurred, but from a timing perspective, as I mentioned, things will unfold. Now, price-wise, it varies across tokens. For instance, I won't talk about meme coins now because they're an exception. They've always been. But let's consider a coin like HBAR. Despite being a great asset, why hasn't it moved? Well, if you look at HBAR against Bitcoin, it's been declining for a long time, forming lower lows. HBAR needs to reclaim those levels and shift its trend. For XRP, I know many of you are fans. It has rebounded from support, but still hasn't broken through its bull market support band. Once it crosses above 10.13 or 11.32, we can expect an upward move. For Bitcoin-paired tokens like Solana, the pattern looks excellent. If it breaks upwards, it has the potential for 200%, 300% gains against Bitcoin. Against USD, it could be even more significant. Now, let's talk about newer coins like SUE. It's just hit resistance near $3. While that seems like a good move against Bitcoin, it's returned to prior levels. You might want to set an alert only after breaking 43.89 should you consider following SUI's upward path. Cardano, on the other hand, has bounced off its support level. The structure is changing slightly, but the main move hasn't happened yet. And finally, Ethereum Bitcoin, nothing significant yet. It needs to show a rebound. Back to Bitcoin dominance. As I said, there's a wedge pattern around 61 Fibonacci. If it faces a strong rejection here, we could see a decline followed by a correction. If not, and it breaks upwards, it might coincide with a Bitcoin correction, negatively impacting altcoins. Don't be too worried about this. Corrections are necessary for the market, especially if they happen over time. It allows liquidity to flow into other assets. In terms of timing, I've explained. Price-wise, we've discussed which major assets could move and what to watch for. Look at Total 2 and Total 3 metrics or others for an overall market view. If Total 3 breaks above 2.99 with weekly candle closes, or 3 daily closes above this level, the rest of the market will follow. For Total 2, we need to break above the 1.21-1.25 range with 3 daily closes to confirm the bullish continuation. One last thing. Tether dominance has reached a key support range, 3.89-4. Historically, hitting this level in March 2022 and March 2024 has led to market declines. A breakdown below this level could signal a continuation of the downward trend, possibly forming a dead cat bounce. Don't worry about falling behind except for Bitcoin. The rest of the market is still within reach. Use the timing windows I mentioned to optimize your entries as we analyze and share updates daily. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Wishing you success and profitable trades. Use the timing windows I mentioned to optimize your entries as we analyze and share updates daily. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. Wishing you success and profitable trades.